Terry, take us through your emotions as you're watching Dustin kick the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, we just wanted that to go in. We know how hard Hop works, and we got the penalty, so it gave us another chance, and he sunk it. And the other things don't matter because he hit it when we needed it most. So it just felt good to get a win against these guys. It's been a long time. I know I haven't been a part of a win against these guys since I've been here. So that was a great team win, and to come out like that in front of this great crowd, they gave us so much energy tonight. So, tonight was really fun.
Everybody talks about the confidence that they have in Taylor. We don't get to see everything. What do you guys see in him that gives you that confidence? And when did you first notice something about him that there was something there?
Yeah, when he came out in that playoff game and he played the way he did, it was a unique situation for me because I didn't practice that much because I was hurt. But, he's always ready for his moment. And, I love guys who are always ready for their moment, always prepared. He doesn't complain about the reps that he gets in practice, even when he wasn't the starter. He just makes the most of his opportunities. That's all you can ask for. He did a great job controlling the tempo tonight. He got us into hurry-up situations. He slowed it down. He made great passes. He took what the defense gave him, and he just gave playmakers a chance to make plays. And when you got a guy like that, you just want to continue to make plays for him. So we're lucky to have Taylor, and I know he's just going to continue to grow and help us going forward.
Terry, do you feel fortunate to win this one, and what might this do, to pull one out this way for a team with?
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily use the word fortunate because I feel like that would kind of take away from the hard-fought game that it was. I felt like that was a very tough earned game in the NFC East, and that's what those games are going to be like. That's every time we get ready to go against the NFC East opponent. So to come out and get a win on our home turf before we go on the road was huge. To be 1-1 and 1-0 in the division, that's all we can ask for at this moment. So we're going to continue to learn from this game. I know we didn't play the best clean game, but at the end of the day, we ended up with more points than them, so that's what really matters. But we're going to get some time off, try to get some guys feeling better and get ready for next week.
Terry, after the interception, did you seek Taylor out or do you leave him alone?
I left him alone because I knew in that situation, I looked up at the clock and I knew we'd have time to go down and score. And I knew the defense would have a chance to stop them, and that's what they did. And, he's the type of guy, he lets it go off his back. And, he did a great job orchestrating the 2-minute drill. Like I said, it seemed like he was throwing to some of everybody out there. He was taking what the defense gave him. He wasn't taking any bad plays like sacks or trying to throw into double coverage. He just did a great job. He's very poised back there. And you see all this preparation that he's put in, and you're seeing it out there on the field.
I know there wasn't a lot of talking going on during the 2-minute drill, but just in terms of his poise and how the ball came out and the reads he was making, what did you see out there?
I mean, it really felt like practice. Everybody on the sideline was like, this is practice. We practice 2-minute few times a week. And, you never know when it's going to come up, but in those opportunities when it does, like tonight, you got to come through and connect. And I feel like we did a good job. Guys were in their spot. O-line did an unbelievable job blocking up front. When we needed to get those tough yards, they were winning it up front, and that's what we got to do. In the trenches, I feel like both sides of the ball they did really well. But in the 2-minute drill, that's where you got to execute. And a lot of games in the NFL come down to those last 2 minutes. So it's good to see the work that we put in the offseason and in practice in the 2-minute drill to come out into a win this week.
Did you get the sense this week that you'd be more involved in the offense from the get-go?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I just try to go into each week, treating it as a new week. Last week was over, and just trying to study the film and be ready for my opportunities. I did have an opportunity to get going early, and Scott, I feel like, called a really great game, and we kept them off balance, I feel like, and just to have the trust of my teammates to go out there and make plays down in and down out, that's all I can ask for as a leader, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of this team and to be a guy that they trust.
Can you walk us through the touchdown, any specifics that made it work?
Yeah, I knew based off the coverage that was something that we saw all week in film, that was an opportunity to score on that play. It's when I saw the leverage of Bradbury, I knew we had a chance. And Taylor threw the ball right when it needed to be thrown as soon as I broke out, and he put it on my body so I could be able to shield Bradbury off. And, I felt like that was a huge play for us to get on the board, and it kind of got the lid off the rim, per se, and we started rolling from there.
That was just like the third time in your career that you guys have reached 30 points. And I'm wondering,
oh, wow.
What do you think is the difference, like when things are clicking like that? Like, what do you
Yeah.
notice on the field that allows you to just score that many, basically?
I mean, I think we used tempo at a great advantage today. Even more than we did last week, and we didn't have as many negative plays as last week as well. Not as many penalties in the red zone and on third down situations, because those hurt. Those are drive killers. And I feel like the defense did a good job getting the ball back for us, and we did a good job of executing. And we did so much better executing in the red zone and making those plays down the field. Like I said, the O-line did great up front, and that just felt like a more complete game offensively, even though we have some things that we know we need to clean up. That shows what we're capable of. So now we've set that standard, and it's our job to enhance it.
Terry, your catch along the left sideline that helped set up your touchdown,
Mm-hmm.
what was that route you put on Bradbury?
Oh, that was a little shake route, and that's a route that we've been running here for a long time. And the way he was playing the whole game, he was really looking to jump those routes, like those routes over the middle of those seams. If I was running post, he was looking to jump it. And like I said, he's an instinctual corner, but I knew I was just going to give him a little bit to the post and then break out. And Taylor did a good job of putting it out there on the sideline so I could get away from him. And that's probably one of my favorite routes because, you just get to show a little bit of your creativity and your freedom, the way you run that route. But that was a great play for us. Like I said, it's a long developing play. So shout out to the O-line. We had a lot of plays down the field where they were just holding up and doing their job. And we're lucky to have those guys as well.
Thanks, Derek.
Appreciate you guys.